Taming Dreams is a text-heavy game, so if you enjoy deep storytelling and thought-out characters, you're in for a treat. Hey guys, with us here and welcome back to Taming Dreams. I'm playing this on BlueStacks, so it's going to be a little bit more professional now, I guess. So when we left off, well, we finally finished talking in the entire town, and we're heading over to Sleepywood. Oh, Slumberwood, I'm sorry. Okay, here we are at Sleepywood, Slumberwood. Whatever. Let's take a look at the mushrooms. 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 Well, like all mushrooms, they clearly enjoy dancing. Yeah. Save the game and let's talk to Meredith. Well, hello. You waited for us. Yay. No, I was just rejigging up my pup, which took some time. You're a pup? You mean a puppy? I love puppies. I meant my personal utility protector. It's a little mechanical machine that I designed and built to protect from miasma. But is it cute? Yes. Yay! It can only be controlled directly by remote at the moment, though I hope to one day give it a semblance of sentience. Huh? A will of its own, a driving spark, a soul, so to speak. Oh. If you are also planning to venture deeper into this miasma-immersed crowd of large plants, I should hope that you have some means to protect yourselves from miasma. Well, we can do that tamey thing and equip them and stuff, right, Dugan? Probably. Yeah, and a pup of my own. She's called Doggles. My mom made her for me. Being with Doggles makes me want to love any monsters just like I love her. Aw, that's cute. Yes, a memento. By drawing forth the memories within, you should indeed be able to conjure up sentimency. And what about you, other boy? Please do not tell me your strategy for facing miasma is to scream and wet yourself. Can't we just avoid miasma completely somehow? If we leave them alone, won't they leave us alone? No. You're living in a fantasy land if you believe that mindless miasma will respect your desire and avoid issues. Miasma merely makes manifest your mind's malice, your deep dark thoughts. Our internal battles become external. Only the weak flee. The strong seek to harden their hearts. Metal mollifies the miasma and the mind's malice. Oh. I'm not weak. Well, what if we just don't feel bad at all? Ah, see. What would that easy? Really? Tobias, you have to fix this line. Everyone has inner demons, whether they acknowledge them or not. The miasma gives them form. Theoretically, a mind free from feelings would not form miasma, and that is why practicing the art of reason is paramount. To cut through the irrationality and embrace pure useful logic. My mentor's motto motivates me. Reason's mental metal makes minds immune to miasma and malice. I like listening to your clever words, even though I have no idea what most of them mean. But if you block off your feelings, you'll never be able to use sentimency or bond with others or anything. Emotional bonds are overrated. It is true that feelings can work in our favor if we channel the sentimental value stored in precious mementos, but it is simply not worth the risk. I have been experimenting with this and have used logic and reason to devise some devices that let my pup agitate the miasma mechanically, stimulated sentimency. Meanwhile, my mind remains metal and free of feeling. But cutting off your feelings seems to me no different than dying. No, dying is exactly what it prevents. Miasma not dangerous. Eradicating them is desirable, whatever the cost. Well, you've lost me, but also, what is it that you lost? What did that boy steal? A necklace. My mother's. Oh, a necklace that belongs to your mom. Sounds special. belonged, and yes, it is. Which is why I would very much like to resume my efforts to retrieving now. Yeah, and we want to find the fallen god. Fallen god? Oh yeah, Dugan said something fell from the sky. It did. It was like a falling ball of light, and it landed in the forest. Yeah, so it's probably a god that fell down from the Nexus. I feel like I just know it is, somehow. We're going to ask you to make our dreams come true. I see. Well, just see that your game of make-believe does not interfere with my retrieval of my valuable possession. Well, okay. Let's go then. Encounters. Groups of miasmen will appear from the miasma in dungeons in the form of vortices, which will rise from the bottom of the screen to the top. If any reach the top, agitation will begin. Simply tap them to make them disappear. Okay. When you pop a vortex, the obelisk bar in the lower left will fill slightly. When full, it will glow blue for a while, which prevents vortices from forming. If agitation is triggered before the bar fills, it will still drain and disable vortex formation afterwards. Vortices will appear with greater frequency the more full the obelisk bar is. When summoning a miasman from the mind or heart, the character gains a number of integration points for that species equal to the rapport build or willpower drain. Example, if the summon builds 60 rapport, the character will acquire 60 IP. The stronger the integration with the species, the more potent it becomes when your mind summoned. Yeah. When the IP bar is filled, the character will acquire the species' permanent boon. Fully integrating many varied miasman species will lead to significant growth. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop that right there. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna battle. Alright, I need to tame some miasmen. So let's fret this guy. Leafish. Okay, Marduk is dying already. Cool. Ecstasy. Good. Dream gas. Let's burn everybody. Cool. Fun goblin. Reprieve. Integration? No. Mind. It's a... I don't know. Let's just Okay. Let's wait for another minion, I guess. When summoning a miasman from the mind or heart, the character gains a number of okay, yeah, I've done that already. Thank you. Okay, another fight. I mean, another oh. Leafish? Yeah, cool. I don't want to use this, right? Yeah. Okay, it's in. Okay, let's fight it. Okay, look, very nice. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so let's inventory. Alright, Dugan. Let's equip a fun goblin as well as a leafish. Good. Pretty good. Okay, let's head down. Okay, pretty good. Oh gosh. No. Okay. Nothing. There's nothing here. Okay. Undead coconut. Huh? This is what it's called a poem fragment. Every dungeon swarms with miasma as well as you well know. Most that manifest from the miasma are born of the collective consciousness of many minds rubbish left lingering. They form recognizable species, and each of these species has its own traits and origins. For whatever reasons, these chests appear also, containing the aforementioned poem fragments. Where these are found, stone flower buds are bound to be close. Each stone flower bud is tied to a particular species of miasma that forms in the particular dungeon, and each one has 3 slots for poem fragments. If you were to collect the free poem fragments and insert them in the correct bud in the correct order, that order being the one which would spell a pleasing poem describing the particular species of miasma, and I do not know what would happen. My interest in this subject is casual at best. But I know a lot more about chess now that thanks to you, Memory. Quite. Treasure chests contain fragments of haikus about miasma that appear in the dungeon. Each miasma species has an accompanying stone flower bud with 3 poem slots. If the fragments you place in the slots create a haiku describing that miasma, a paragon variant of the species will appear. Each miasma species has a paragon variation which looks somewhat different and is 20% more potent when -7. Okay, their skills are the same as their non-paragon forms. What does a paragon leaffish look like? Collect fragments and find out. Okay, that's cool. Wasp spores from its ruddy cap. Okay. Though a faster excitement heart yields greater potency, Meredith is an exception. Her abilities work best if her excitement heart is calm. Check the descriptions of specific skills to see which ones invert excitement in this way. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna fight. Oh, okay, this radish. Fine. Okay. Oh no. Lock it. Lock it. Right side. Okay, guys. Get a radish. Lock it. Oh, we missed. Right, got a radish. Okay. Okay. It's filled with sour milk? What the heck? Rabbit and radish. What the heck is that? Oh, there's so many chests. No wonder. Alright. Hang on. Seed like forest fish. Okay. Okay, let's fight then. This cute pungent pet. Oh gosh. Its waggly ears. Okay. Wonder if we'll ever encounter the witch. Witch? Which witch? The witch of the forest. She sounds scary and dangerous. I thought that you said you were not scared. I'm not. Do not worry, I'm here to protect you from the big back witch. Would you like me to hold your hand? Hey! Well, we'll be well. She's probably a really nice witch. You used to be scared of Mary too, before you properly met her. But she turned out to be nice. I don't know about that. You just implied that I'm a witch. Sorry if I made you mad. I do not get mad. And I don't get scared. Continue to believe that. Your fear will only agitate the miasma. Focus on something that makes your mind metal. Hard, solid, strong, impervious. It make monsters manifest less readily. Anki wouldn't be scared. Anki? Ah, my missing mentor's master. I haven't seen him in years. How is he? Well, my dad left a couple of years ago for some reason, and he hasn't come back yet. Buddy Wilson, I'm sure of it. He's your father? Ah, yes, of course. You are that boy. A couple of years ago, you say? He must have fled from when my mentor was wrongly imprisoned. Your mentor? Imprisoned? The last thing I should be doing now is focusing on thoughts like those. Dark thoughts are a lure for monsters, as I have said. Let's keep our minds clear and continue onwards. Alright. Alright, we can chat now. So, dots. I am brave. I am like Yankee. If I at least pretend I'm brave, maybe I'll actually be brave. If I wore a mask, people might think it was my face. Maybe I should ask the god to make me brave. If I can even find it, that is. I don't even know if it was a god. Maybe I was just imagining. But what if that horrible guy gets to it first and steals the god for himself somehow? If I were brave, I'd be able to stop him from doing that. Alright. I shall free you from yourself one of these days, master. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, are you okay, Dugan? Me? I'm just thinking. Well, that's bad for you. Yeah. Well, you knew my dad, didn't you? Only vaguely. He and my mentor were, of course, old friends, and their work was deeply intertwined. But I mostly stayed out of the way when your father visited. I did not know the man. We did, however, try together to convince my mentor to escape from his prison, to convince the jailer to give himself the key to his own cell. But it was fruitless. I imagine that your father left shortly after realizing that. But why am I telling you this? Well, because friends share things with each other. Do they now? Perhaps I shall observe that if I ever make one. You know, simply saying that you're brave does not make it so. Those who truly burn with the flame of courage radiate its heat with their every word and action. You do not. I am simply stating an observation. Okay, that's cool. Lost anon in shoals. Interesting. Stop. Wow. Okay, this is a... Whoa. I have a lot of stuff. It's empty-eyed haunting husk. Okay. I probably have what I need for the coconut. This is not easy, guys. Okay, Undead coconut. Its empty-eyed haunting husk is filled with cooked sour milk. There we go. Okay, I need to fret it, right? Okay, okay, I agree. That means I can at least access it now. It doesn't work. Oh gosh, this fish is so hard to coordinate with. Okay, that's lock it. Let's fret the heck out of it. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Alright, feature this. Okay. There we go. Okay, 2 minutes under attack. You missed. God damn it. Okay, good. Hold on. Okay, let's, I guess we can equip that, right? The Fang Goblin is not that good, so let's... Wait a minute. Dugan is... Remove... Let's put a coconut in there. Yeah. Right? It makes sense, right? Dugan is fear type, so he should do the fear thingy. And everything else makes sense. It's okay. Pretty good. No, please don't. Okay, good. Let's look for... Okay, that's steel. Well, there he is. Is that your mom's necklace? The green thing shaped like a leaf. A heart? It is. It belonged to my mother and my mentor's partner before that. The thought of this bread having his filthy mitts on it is nothing. Getting riled up would solve nothing. Well, let's go and say hello. No, Mother, he's a nasty thief. He's probably mean and... well, maybe if we be his friends, he'll be less mean. No, we must approach him calmly and neutrally, with confidence and free of sentiment. Of course, it'll be scary, so you should stay and hide here in the bushes. Hey, no, stop it. But it is safe in the bushes here. You can hide and he won't even know you're here at all. No, I'm brave. I'm a warrior who can face challenges and grow from them. Not just run and hide. If you say so. Now, pipe down and stay here while I retrieve the necklace. No, I am brave. I'll prove it. But this is my problem to solve. Hey, you. Give back what you stole, you meanie. Back off. I won't let you keep that necklace, which isn't yours, or the fallen god. I won't let you find it and tell it your dreams and what are you on about? What fallen god? And the one that makes dreams come true and landed in this forest and dreams come true? You mean like it could fix a broken eye? Probably. Grand. I'm gonna find it. No, don't. Wait. I won't let you. Get your hands off me. Give back that. Get off. Dugan. My necklace. I have to go after it. We have to save Dugan. Oh, come on, Van. He was probably washed downstream. Gosh dang it. Dugan. I am not him, thanks to gods. We should follow the river if we hope to find him. Okay. Okay. Children. Yeah, children. To its nose at you. Alright. Each sentiment has a corresponding mood which increases sensitivity to that sentiment. E.g., a person affected by the bliss mood, serenity would build more rapport with their bliss, sentimency, and summons. But they'd also be more affected by bliss and fear, which is strong against bliss, and less by destruction, which is weak against bliss. As such, moods can be best used on allies or Miasmen, depending on the situation. Moods don't wear off over time, though new moods will replace old ones. Only one mood can be in effect at a time. Courage's mood is anger, fear's mood is anxiety, bliss's mood is serenity, destruction's mood is hatred, creation's mood is inspiration, sorrow's mood is depression. Interesting. Oh, Dugan's alive. I like it that way. Good. Hey, breathe. Draw in the calm. Quiet breath of the forest. Try to dissolve into the peace that is all around us. I'm not good enough, and I thought I was brave and so stupid, and what did I take deep breaths. I am not Anki. I'll never be Anki. I just want to go home and deep breaths. Close your eyes. Count to 5 as you inhale. Then to 5 once more as you exhale. Peace will come. I can't do it. I'm not good enough. Here, wear this talisman. Hold on to it, firmly but calmly. Once more, breathe in. And out. You begin to feel calm. I think it's working. Is it magic? I mean, sentimental? Yes, whenever you feel tense or anxious, hold on to this sentimental talisman and breathe. The peace of the forest will flow through you. Oh, the witch saved Dugan. Thanks, witch. Oh ho! You'd think that people would have more respect for the island's shaman, but no. Yet more of this witch nonsense. Ah well, I am here to heal, not to win admiration. What are children such as you doing in this forest? There are all kinds of dangers here for those who've yet to develop spiritual clarity. We're searching for a fallen god. A fallen god, you say? Ho ho ho! This is no place for your games of make-believe. No, really, a real god did fall into the forest. Preposterous! To think that even now children are being taught to believe in gods. Dugan, are you alright? He pushed me into the river. You should not have confronted him like that. You're right, I shouldn't. I'm not good enough. I'm stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. Stupid things, surely. No, I think you were really brave. He was just a big old meanie. I just want to go home. But the fallen god, it's just a little further. And that brat still has my mom's Lexus. I intend to get it back. I can't go with you. It'll only get in the way. And make monsters appear. I'm not good enough and hold the talisman and breathe. Keep it, wear it, and it will give you the strength you need to continue onwards with your friends. Okay, it does make me feel a bit better. Well, do you think you can come and see the god with us now? I must say that I'm intrigued about this god that you speak of. I shall come along with you all. That way I can protect you, child. Thank you. Well, okay. It's this way, I think. Ooh. Wow, there's so many options. Dugan. This is not how I plan to spend the day. Well, I'm really glad Dugan's okay. I have no opinion on this matter. Well, thanks for saving Dugan, Miss Witch. I told you I am a shaman, not a witch. As a shaman, I do what I can to lend aid to those who need it. Nature looks after us all, and we are all part of nature. As nature itself, helping others is our nature. Huh? You should finish your business in the forest and leave before it exhausts you. Well, we've got to find the fallen god first, so then it can make Dugan's dream come true. Ah, gods. I cannot help recall a man from the past. To see a god would have made his dream come true. He set his roots in the sky, not the earth. What a foolish man. Oh, that sounds like my dad. Did you know him? I have met most of the inhabitants of this island in passing over the years, so perhaps I have spoken with him. But whoever your father may be, I doubt his foolishness could hold a candle to the monk who's on my mind. Still, I cannot deny my own curiosity regarding this god. Lead on, and we shall see what it really is, if anything. Well, I'm glad you're okay, Dugan. I'm not okay. That boy pushed me in the river. Well, when we find the fallen god, it will make your dream come true. And we're all here for you. Alright. More chatting. I'm not good enough. What was I thinking? I'll never be Yankee. Gosh, Dugan, you gotta chill. You seem ill at ease, child. You are mistaken. To be ill at ease would require succumbing to emotion, which my own metal mind immunizes me against. Oh ho ho, is that so? Your mind is metal, you say? Whatever do you mean? I mean that I have made my mind as a machine by embracing reason and denying the irrationality of emotion. Made your mind a machine, you say? And you feel that machines are flawless, do you? Machines do not get ill, or jealous, or angry. They do as they must, and they get things done. I see. I commend you for taking steps into the realm of mental discipline. Nature glows with such intense life for those who step beyond the clouds of mind. But a machine is a little more than mind stuff given crude rigid form. The life breath of the universe does not flow through it. Even the most complex of machines is as a child's toy compared to the labyrinth intricacy within every living cell. If left in the forest, how long do you think a machine would last without the maintenance of a living soul? I do not mean to dismiss your philosophy, child. I mean it when I say that I commend you for having one at all. But there is much to learn about the mind. The journey is yours to make, and you are sure to learn much along the way. I shall think about what you have said. To do so would be to miss the essence of my words, but we are each unique in our own awakening. In you I sense the potential to truly understand the mind. Without the mind, but we shall see. Okay. How are you faring, child? Badly. I shall respond to your blunt expression of distress with a seed of wisdom. It may not sprout immediately, but I plant it in your inner world so then it may flourish at a later date. It is this: you are what you believe yourself to be. Belief is the lifeblood of the universe. It affects all we do and all that occurs. Nature is belief. Belief is nature. If you believe yourself to be a sufferer, you will suffer. If, however, you believe yourself to be at peace, then what is to stop that from being the case? But right now, that is unimportant. The seed may allow your true nature to bloom later, but for now you simply need a hug. I am here for you, child. You're in safe company with me. Thank you. There's nothing here. No. Graceful dive through mossy air. Really? The loving bomb blossoms as wow. Found goblins. Stop, I don't want to fight. Okay, this is our fun goblins, right? So This cute pungent pet wafts spores from its ruddy cap to its nose at you. Doesn't work. Its waggly ears waft spores from its ruddy cap to its nose at you. There we go. Relax, it's pretty cool. Okay, jolly. Ecstasy, ecstasy. Oh, it's pretty cool. Oh, it's a cure. Pretty cool. Now it's just not everyone's so calm. Okay. Okay, very ecstasy. Oh. We tamed the fun goblin. Rabbit and radish. The loving bomb blossoms as he okay. There we go. You're so brave. Oh, you're so brave. Okay. How do I do that? Okay. Okay now. Okay, so now we can do stuff. No. Okay, so that was quick. Fish. That makes sense. Yes, it. Alright, calm everyone down. Okay. Pretty good. Alright. Okay, we have all the very good stuff now. I cannot. Okay, so the shaman can't really do much. Actually, oh, okay, it works. You're wasting time on the screen. I do not need your help to prepare myself. I cannot, yeah. I do not intend to get involved with your business. I will make do with what little I have. Alright. This should work. Yeah, this should work. Okay, good. Let's go. What's the matter? Are you scared of water now? Remember, hold on to the talisman and don't worry. No worries can consume you. Alright. I can't do it. God damn it. You have to turn off your feelings or they will overwhelm us all. I can't. Do not try to fight against it. You need not see this as a challenge. Remember, grasp the talisman and breathe. Peace will come. With inner silence, this monster will have nothing to feed on. Calm yourself. If you aren't sure how to handle a certain miasman or character, tap the status box during your turn. Alright, let's take a look at this Anzark guy. Feeds on Dugan's excitement, but is appeased by his calm. So, what I want to do is to make Dugan relax. Okay. Okay, he's appeased by Dugan's calm. Okay, we're blocking everything. It's good. Okay, he's really anxious now. Okay, we need to make, everybody has to take the dream gas, I guess. I don't know how to do this. Ecstasy doesn't work? Dugan, come on. Alright. Come on, Dugan. Relax, relax. Relax, Dugan. Okay, good. He's dying, he's dying. Okay, okay, okay. Dugan, come on. We're here to help you, Dugan. We are all here to help you. Yes. Alright. See, the monster's gone. Inner silence is the key to be free, you see. You harnessed it admirably. Are you okay now, Dugan? I don't know. Not really. But I think I have a better idea of what my dream is now. And I want to ask the god to make it come true. And I want to find out that horrible boy too for pushing me in the river. Okay. Well, let's keep going then. Alright, let's talk now. These children are nothing but problems. If I had come alone, I would not have had to face sharks made of pure anxiety. My metal mind would have protected me. But he does not have that. He cannot do that. His mind is too weak, too fretful. And yet he was able to focus his mind enough to pacify his own monster when it did arise. And he did at least try to confront that brat. He failed, but he did at least try. Perhaps I've been too harsh on this poor boy. I know he has no mother. I know how it is to be alone in that way. Yeah, Dugan. Breathe. I got to try to breathe. But it's hard. I'm not good at it. With Sylvia here though, and this talisman, I can at least try to be okay. Well, are you feeling any better? A bit, maybe. This talisman actually helps, I think. Well, I'm happy that Witch was able to find you and save you. Yes, I'm very thankful of her. Well, I thought you were great at handling the skeletal fish miasma thing. We couldn't have stopped it if not for you. It wouldn't have appeared at all if not for me. Well, I want to find that boy though. The one who pushed me in the river. I hate him. Uh-oh. I'm impressed by your ability to grasp the power of silence so quickly. I do not know what you mean. The power to free oneself of the burden of identity is called silence, and it is one of the three true ideals. The relaxation that you use to free yourself of your anxieties, given form, came from this silence. In time, you may come to realize it more fully, to embrace it as your natural state. But for now, you should be pleased with the progress you have already made. Alright, time to go. Alright, that's Steel right there, so I'm probably gonna save and confront the guy. Do something! Make my wish come true! So this crystal is the fallen god? It's certainly new, and I do sense a presence from it. You liar! Huh? You said there was a god that could grant wishes. All I found was some dumb lump of a crystal. It's probably not responding to you because gods are good and you're not. You're a big meanie. You aren't worthy to stand before the glory of a god. You haven't earned it. No? Why's that? Because you hurt me, and you stole the necklace, and... Do not rile him up. These sorts feed on the reactions they get from pushing your buttons. That necklace is not yours. It is mine. Now, hand it over. Wrong. It was yours. Now it's mine. Hand it over. Why should I? Because it belonged to her mom and it's really special and important to her. You're not helping. Brats like this do not understand what it's like to care about other people. You do not have a fucking clue what you're talking about, moron. Yes, I do. I know your type all too well. Selfish, egotistical, sadistic. You hurt and mock and destroy. All to win a smug smirk. You have no happiness, so you take that of others. You give nothing and take everything. As long as you have what you want, nobody else matters. You are parasites and... Whoa, hey, that's not very nice. Maybe he's just cranky because he's got no friends? But it doesn't have to stay that way. We've already made one a new friend today, and it's cheer her right up. And like all parasites, you should be exterminated, just like monsters. You're worse than monsters. You do not deserve the care you get, or the love you ever had, and yet... Aw, you wanna be my friends, so then... I'll turn good and nice and sweet and kind just like you? Well, yeah. I've got just one thing to say to such kind offer. Get off your fucking high horse. So you think there's something wrong with me? That since I'm not like you, I'm broken and need to be fixed? People like you make me sick. Well, that's not very nice. Yeah, and why should it be? Because... Shut up! I don't care. Or, I mean... You're wrong. You don't know. You're wrong, you know, idiots. Yeah, so I'm not nice. Who cares? I am what I am. Deal with it. But it's not black and white, you know. This necklace, I didn't steal it to pawn it off like in some black, shady black blah, blah. It's a gift to make up for something. But you said it was your mom's, yeah? Then you have to give it back, you big bully. I won't let you be mean anymore and push people into rivers and steal things and rah! This is not the path to peace, children. Feel my monsters, monster! Whoa, the whip's gone a spine. Stop! This is not the way to resolve a conflict. Conflict only breeds conflict. You each have your reasons for doing the things that you do. Now, we shall fairly listen to both of them, and do our best to find a resolution that suits both parties. Screw that. This isn't worth my time, and I have what I want. I'm out of here. Did he just... Hey, my necklace. Yeah, I'm going to... No, I shall handle this. Dugan, are you okay? He got away. He did, but that was surprisingly brave of you. So, good job. Still too emotional, but you tried. I failed, though. I'm still not good enough. Well, the god is here, so you should ask it to make your dream come true. This god of yours just looked like a lump of crystal to me. Well, nobody knows what gods look like, right? So who's to say they don't look like this? Also, there's more to it than that. I can just feel it. Feelings are worthless. Back it up with facts. Well, maybe you should try telling it your dream, Dugan, and see what happens. Okay. I wish I was a warrior instead of a worrier. What a shock. Nothing happened. Maybe it's just asleep. It must have fallen a long way after all. I'll give it a poke to wake it up. No, don't. Who knows what could happen? Well, we'll be well. Wakey wakey, Mr. or Miss God. Vessel, awaited VD. Well, hello. Are you a god? We are Rohoth. We are indeed divine. Neat. Into the world tumbleth thy world. Into the void tumbleth thy world, forsaken by the force which forged its form. A dreamerless dream, unto decay succumbeth it, into oblivion slippeth it. Huh? Thou needst not fear. Fate produces a fortuitous convergence of orphans. Thy world lacketh gods. We are a god which lacks a world, and so we are become a bright white kiss of resurrection unto thine. To conserve, to cleanse, to care for those who are good, we come unto it. Okay. Alas, the realms in which the mortal takes from are no home for their progenitors. From the realm beyond we oversee, know we life as watchers only. Yet in our haste to redeem into thy world stepped we. Alas, our formless essence became manifest as inert crystal, rendering our influence limited. Yet strongly our soul still shineth our consciousness perpetuate. Vassal, thy sentiment resonateth with our own. Thou art deliver what? Willest thou hark unto that which we beseech of thee? Yes. We wish to bequeath unto thee no less than the gift of our own presence within thyself. With thy consent, our spirit could entangle with thine, sharing command of thy form. Thy inner canvas is blissfully blank. A tabula rasa thou art, perfect for our purposes. Thou art our pure mask that we might join this masquerade, curting from within as medicine. We cannot abide idly by as this flower rots into what? Well, you've completely lost me. On the contrary, we have found thee, O conservator of this dying dream. Dost thou desire the salvation of thy world? Oh yes, of course I think. We thank thee, for which thy consent receive. We are free, and the healing can begin. Now. Thou art become a vassal. Mardek, are you alright? Curious to be bound within the confines of a mortal flesh. Such limitation, alas. As if an ocean poureth into a thimble, much spilleth through narrow bounds. Very funny, Mardek, doing your god voice from before. Well, I'm not pretending. That is a real god who, I suppose, lives inside my head now? So weird. What? Really? I find that very difficult to believe. Greet ye, vassals. We are Rohoff, and salvation bring we unto ye. It's a very impressive impression, I will give him that. Glowy words and eyes and everything. Okay, if you are a real god, then, can you make my dream come true? Verily, we come unto thy dream to perpetuate the verity thereof, if it be good. Okay. Does that mean you can use your divine magic to make me into a warrior instead of a warrior? Why wouldst thou wish to become a purveyor of the path, an instrument in the symphony of suffering? Thou who spurn peace art still stimulate of... I cannot read that. I don't mean I want to fight things or anything. I just want to be able to bravely face my own fears. And thou art what thou wishest to be. For admitting that thou have fear is in self bravery. If thou art quite finished with your pretending, children, I wish to leave and retrieve my mother's necklace. Well, I'm not pretending. There really is a god inside my head now, and he really is here to save the world. Prove it. Use your god powers to magic up a miracle, something that the little boy alone couldn't do with a trick. Alas, we are not the one from whose mind this world was born. Our influence is limited. Belief is that which bringeth forth all forms. Sufficient belief accumulate, and in deity could reshape the reality of the believers. We are devoid of devotion, unsung in this forsaken fable. Alas, without the devout installment of legions, we are an imp. What? Imp? Okay. I believe you. Well, me too. Our most sincere gratitudes flow into thee. Foundation is land. Is laid on which glory may grow. How convenient. It just so happens that the god is unable to use its divine powers to demonstrate its veracity. I am not interested in indulging your childish fantasy. I have more important things in mind. Well, it's true, I swear. Which seems more likely. The ideal that a real deity is now talking through the body of a little boy and it just happens to have lost its powers. Or that this same little boy is playing a game of make-believe, as I believe children are wont to do. Alas, thy incredulity rendereth us impotent. Thou who regardest only the feet on which thou standest will never descry the shimmer of the stars? Wow, Tobias, if you're watching this, please try and make Rohoff sound a little proper. I mean, it might be proper now, but it's kind of difficult to read. And the font, oh my god, the font. You might want to do something about that. You are certainly a lot brighter than I initially thought, I'll give you that. But let us say for a moment that you genuinely were a god. The very idea is patently absurd, but we are hypothesizing here. The fact remains that you have the body of a little boy, Little boys pretend and play games. Even I know that. The world would not devote themselves to a small child, no matter how fancy his words or glowy his eyes. Well, everyone in Gem Sense thinks I'm cute. I do not recall saying that out loud. I probably have. Alas, redemption betide with less celerity than we have visioned. Are you alright, Dugan? Sorry, I'm just all wet and cold and tired and exhausted. I want to lie down. Well, it's getting late. I would still very much like to retrieve my mother's necklace, though I shall escort you young boys back to Gensket. A customization to the structures of form proveth. Honor us for us in our nascence. What? We heed the allure of dormancy. Into the silence of the inner world of this vessel sink we. Well, okay, let's go back to Gemsen then. Alright, let's just talk. Thy inner space is as vast, empty. Oh my gosh. Well, did you just talk to me in my head? We reside between the pages of thy book, its tale known unto us with no need to open the cover. Books are one of my many notions of which we have gleaned awareness via our entanglement. Well, can I talk to you in my head too? I mean, can I talk to you in my head too? We hearken indeed unto thy internal dialogue. Well, I want to ask you something about what you said earlier. I didn't understand most of it, but did you come here just for me? Am I some kind of chosen one? Predetermined we not our arrival, until thy vow that we happened upon thee be simply good fortune. Ah, but chose we thee when espied we thee? Well, didn't you appear to me in that dream? All dreams are in essence one. Sojourn we to thy slumber to shape the chaos. But our perception of thee as thou laid thy hand upon our crystal was the cause that preluded this effect. Huh? It is as the recollection of memory. Thou rememberest thy dream now, yet now bore it not. Thou canst freely dip into the time pool within, with no need for time without to share thy step. Time is a property of worlds. From without it, sa nebulous web is as what of potential. Time bindeth not the rememberer of memories. Time bindeth not the divine dreamer of dreams. Thy mortal mind grasps not such scope. Best thou dwelleth not on it. Well, that wouldn't be a problem. Oh my gosh. Did we really just meet a real god? Enki always talked about meeting the gods, and now that I finally have, does that mean I can be happy? I'm so tired. Possessed by a god? How absurd. But what if? What am I thinking? It's amazing to meet a real life god. I just wish I wasn't so exhausted. Well, let's hurry home. We can talk with Rohaf all day tomorrow. Oh, everything knows about. I have a question. What would give you an idea that the gods would speak with such flowery pretentiousness? Your turgid declamations chagrin me. Yeah. I don't think there will be any more boss monster battles, I think. I'll see what I can do. You too shall do what you can for her. What does it look like I'm doing? It looks as if you are running away. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting away from her. A better course of action would be to develop yourself, to learn from your mistakes, to grow into a better person. Hey, there's nothing wrong with who I am. I fight everything. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Then I'm gonna fight you. The only thing I'm not gonna fight is my own nature. Now shut up and come with me. It might already be too late. Very well. Perhaps I can try once more to convince you along the way. Don't bother. You'll fail. Wait just a minute. You're a nicer person than you claim to be. I'm really not. Now come on. Time's wasted. There we have it. Necklace. I wonder what that was all about. It doesn't seem right or fair that Sylvia went off with that horrible guy. He doesn't deserve her help. Sylvia? Which? Oh right, I never asked her name. I just looked at it in the dialogue box. Well, maybe that guy's not so bad after all. Just misunderstood. He did leave my mother's legacy here of his own accord, which is more than I would expect from his kind. Such souls are irredeemable. Thou who art not good art and bringest no good. I suppose that's why you didn't go into him when he was hitting on your crystal? Indeed, we would not bond bodies with those who hit on us with such a lack of subtlety. One bad seed groweth a tree of ruin. A purer world cannot be when infested by those as he. I cannot read that word. Well, I think everyone has some good in them. A pure heart set alight burneth regardless of its core. Best it be gated off, lest its flame spread. I just hope that that's the last we will be seeing of that bothersome brat. Oh gosh, more chats? Wow, this game is really... Mother. Alright, oh gosh. I didn't expect to have monster battles. I mean agitations. No agitation. Hey. Hey, there you are. Your parents have been worrying about you, so I came to look for you. Hello, Collie. We have a god living in my head now. Neat. Now you've always got someone to keep you company. The only person who lives in my head is King Yahweh. Wait, never mind that. Something happened with your dad, Mary? You better come quick. What? Don't worry, it's nothing serious. He just had a bit of a fall, I think. It'd be quicker to just show you. Come on, let's hurry back. Are you kidding me? More chats? What has that man gone and done now? I knew I shouldn't have left him alone by himself. King Yahweh will be so impressed when I tell him about how I saved his kids in the forest. Oh Yahweh, I'd lay down my life for you, and lay down for you in other ways too, woof. Oh gosh. Well, we haven't seen you in ages, Collie. Well, that's because I've been at the Cloudclad Castle being a cherub. Because now cherub, well, woof. Does that mean you won't be babysitting us anymore? I think you're getting a bit too old to need a babysitter, don't you? You came all this way out in the forest by yourselves and tamed a bunch of miasmen and stuff too, I bet. Who knows, maybe we'll end up working together in the Cloudclad Castle one day if you become a cherub yourself. Well, that's fun. I bet Mardek dragged you along to this forest, didn't he, Durgan? Something like that. Well, I think you're really brave for coming along with him. You've grown up a lot since from the little baby who used to hide under covers crying whenever a moth flew into his room. Maybe you should become a cherub like me when you're older. I think you'd get a lot out of it. I'm glad to see you out and about, Mary. I reckon the fresh air will do you a lot of good. Yes, but I'm now concerned about my father. Alright, that. And here am I staying around yapping. Let's hurry back. Let's go. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, once I hit Gemsen, I will end it here, guys. Thank you guys for watching so much of this today. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like down below, a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you next time.